Hello everyone and welcome to another squad builder from me, and today I have an African hybrid for you guys. Many of you may know that the African Cup of Nations has been in full swing and the man in the match cards have been released by EA for the man in the match performances from various players. So I thought I'd make an African hybrid to celebrate the release of some of these man in the match cards, and we are working with the 3-4-2-1 formation, and let's get stuck into the squad guys. And for a goalkeeper we have Carlos Kamini, and he has 84 diving and 86 reflexes. And he's a very solid goalkeeper actually, and he's kept me in the game many times, and he actually surprised me as to the amount of saves he made and also the types of saves. Like some of the saves he made just surprised me completely. He's just so good. And the best bit is that he only costs around 350 coins as well. That's discard price really guys, and that's the best bit about it because he's just so cheap and he's definitely a bargain to be had. So definitely go and get him guys for your squad. And now for our defence, starting with our first centre back, and it's going to be Sebastian Besson. And he has 77 heading and 76 pace, and many of you may recognise him in my previous squad builders which I used, and he's actually too good to not include in the squad guys. He's just so good. He's got everything you want in a defender really. There's nothing more to say about him, just definitely go and get him and try him out for yourselves. And he only cost me over 30,000 coins as well, and I know it's a lot for a defender, but personally I would recommend him for that price. So now on to our next defender, which is Stefan Mbia, and he has 76 pace and 78 heading, and he's a very solid defender yet again. He's made so many tackles and interceptions guys, I've just lost count of how many he's made. He's always in the back whenever you're in danger of conceding a goal. He just suddenly runs out of nowhere and then boom, just pushes the player out of the way, just gets the ball and gets the counter attack going. And he only cost me 1,000 coins as well. That's the best bit about it, and he's definitely worth the purchase for sure guys. So now on to our last defender for this squad, and this is Nicholas Nkulu. I think I've pronounced that wrong, so apologies for that guys. And he has some of the stats including 79 pace and 80 defending, and he's another fantastic defender, very strong as well in particular. He's pushed any player which gets in his way also, and he only cost me 450 coins as well, another bargain to be had in this squad guys. So now onto our midfield now, starting off with our right midfielder, and he's going to be man of the match Victor Moses, and he has some of the stats including 85 pace and 84 dribbling, and he has 4-star skills and weak foot ability, and he scored 3 goals but didn't unfortunately bag any assists for me. Now I tried Moses in many positions, as a striker, as a right forward, and he wasn't really good in the right mid position as he rarely goes forward, but as a right forward I preferred him as a right forward. Even as a striker he wasn't that good really, but as a right forward for some reason he was really good because he's on the wing and he's got the great dribbling and the ball control. That's what you want in a winger, and so that's why I preferred him in that position. And overall I did actually really enjoy using Moses. He has a great shot on him, and also he's great on the ball with his dribbling as I said earlier, and that's just what you want from a winger as well. So if you're building a squad around him, I'd recommend that you try him out as a right winger, not as a right mid. And he cost me just over 82,000 coins as well, and personally I wouldn't say there's much of an upgrade to say he's worth that from his non-informed price, so just get the non-informed instead guys. So now on to our next midfielder now, and this is man in the match John Obi Mikel. And he has 79 passing and heading, and he has 2-star skills and 3-star weak foot ability, and unfortunately he didn't score any goals but he managed to get the 1 assist. And there's really nothing much to say about Mikel at all guys. He's actually quite disappointing. Like same with his non-inform as well, because I had his non-inform originally in this squad, but the man of the match Mikel only came out I think 2-3 days ago. So as soon as I found that out I had to go and splash the cash even more and back man in the match Mikel. And there really isn't much difference between the two cards at all, and they're just both very disappointing, mainly because I'm playing him as a centre mid, but I haven't tried him out as a centre defensive mid, but I didn't even find him good defensively, so he didn't do much for me in the squad at all. And he cost me 69,000 coins as well, which is even worse. So just don't splash the cash, save your coins and you can build a nice team with that amount of money to interview. So now to our next midfielder now, centre mid, and here's Mohamed Rabiu. And he has stats including 76 pace and 74 heading, and 2-star skills and 3-star weak foot ability, and he didn't score any goals or get any assists either. And despite him not getting any goals or assists, I'll still say he's a perfect centre defensive mid to have. Not a centre mid, but a centre defensive mid definitely. And he's actually better than Mikel from my experience. The reason why I'm saying this is because he has amazing strength. Just look at him push the opponent right to the ground, even though it was a foul, I know. But just look at the way he just pushes him to the ground like that. He did that many times as well, not just once or twice. I'm only showing you a few clips, but he did that many times for me, and most of the times he did foul the opponent, but I just love the fact that he's so strong, he could just push him down to the ground like that. And if you convert his position from a centre defensive mid to a centre mid, that's about 2k, so let's just say around 2,200 coins. And I'll still say he's worth every single penny, definitely worth a purchase, guys. So now onto our left midfielder now, last midfielder in this team, and this is Andre Ayew. And he has 82 pace, heading and dribbling, and 3-star skills and weak foot ability. And he didn't score any goals, but he managed to get the 1 assist for me in this squad. And I was actually expecting him to be better than he was for me. Like, in my opinion, all he has is pace and no finished product, because that's all literally what he has. Because his shooting is very poor. He shoots at the goalkeeper, and no accuracy in the shot either. And that's it, just pacey, and then that's it, no finished product. And luckily for me, he only costs 1,000 coins, but I still wouldn't recommend getting him, even though he's that cheap. So now into our attack force now, starting off with our left forward, and we have man in the match Hybrid Atsu, and he has 93 pace and 82 dribbling, 3-star skills and 2-star weak foot ability, and he scored 4 goals and managed to bag the 1 assist for me in this squad. Despite scoring 4 goals, Atsu wasn't as great as I was expecting him to be, especially compared to his non-inform, because his non-inform is so overpowered, guys. So you expect his man in the match to be better as a result, but for me, the man in the match card is actually worse than his non-inform. And he actually cost me just over 59,000 coins as well, and I would just say don't get the man in the match one, just get the non-inform one, which is so overpowered and so enjoyable to use, guys. So now onto our striker now, and of course we're talking about Obafemi Martins. 90 pace, 74 heading, 3-star skills and 5-star weak stability, 3 goals and 3 assists for me in the squad. And we all know how overpowered Martins is, just brilliant, you know, long shots, just everything, shooting, the pace, everything you want in a striker. Just such a good player and so cheap as well. Only cost me just over 1,000 coins, and you should get him, guys, definitely worth the purchase. And on to our last player in this squad now, and we of course have man of the match MOTM Emenike. And he has 91 pace and 82 shooting, 3-star skills and 4-star weak foot ability, 3 goals and 4 assists for me in this squad. Now, Emenike was actually quite disappointing for me overall, and you can see I played him as a striker, as you can see in the background, how I managed to place him as a striker while still getting that 9 chemistry. And as a winger, Emenike is quite poor because his ball control is awful, just terrible. And even as a striker, his shot is just, I don't know, like whenever I did shoot Emenike, he would either go wide or it would hit the goalkeeper. Like the amount of like shots I've had which actually hit the goalkeeper, he just shoot right at the goalkeeper, and it's just so frustrating. Even when I'm talking now, I'm just getting frustrated just thinking about it. But it's just so frustrating when that happens. And overall, I found Emenike actually to be worse than his non-inform. Like don't get this one at all. Don't get the man in the match one. Just get a non-inform one. You know, that's my verdict. Just get a non-inform one. He's just so bad. It's just so disappointing because I paid over 250,000 coins for him as well, and I'm gonna make such a big loss because he goes for around 200k on the Xbox now. So that's definitely over 50,000 coins loss after tax alone. So that's just so disappointing. It's a shame really, because when I got him I was so happy, but I was needless B because it was just pointless. So overall, the squad defensively is amazing, very solid, but as you work your way up the squad, the whole squad just becomes more and more disappointing, you know. You've got Emenike and Atsu performing poorly, and then you've only got Martins as a hope to score for your squad, and even the midfield is quite disappointing, or average at best at least, because you know I've got 2 centre defensive mids technically as a centre mid position, so they're not going to perform great attackingly, are they really? So I had to put them there for chemistry reasons though. So that's the end of the squad builder, guys. Anyway, I really do hope you've enjoyed it. Please do leave a like if you did. I really would appreciate that as always, and I would also appreciate it if you have a futhead account to go into the squad and the link down below and thumbs that up as well, and that really does help out my channel as well. And feel free to check out some of the recent videos that you may have missed on screen now. I really do hope you enjoy those videos, guys, and feel free to subscribe and follow me on Twitter as well to keep up to date with all of my latest videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next video.